And there we go. Got to learn how to redo stuff, like turn the mic on. Can't really make reselling fun again unless you turn your mic on. But that is the kind of entertainment you come here for. What is up, everyone? Hope you're doing great. Make sure you are saying howdy in the freaking comments. What's going on? I see Matt Profit Pursuit was here at 6:44 yesterday. Jeez, somebody's thirsty. Got Stacy, Amanda, I got Anthony. What's going on? Hope everybody is doing great. I am back. If you're wondering what that sound is, I'm not playing with myself. I have a Rubik's Cube and looks like my camera was unplugged. So we are right off to a great start like normal. Shoot me in the face. Y'all just listening to my beautiful voice while I figure out what the actual hell just happened. This is why this is episode 1 instead of episode 0. And we're back. Welcome to my fucked up life. How's everybody doing? Welcome to episode 0. Hopefully it stays on. Yeah, technology sucks, and so does the world. Anyway, guys, I heard a quote yesterday watching a podcast, and I just had to share it with you guys. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. That is pretty crazy. And true. And true. It's by some weirdo named Soren Kierkegaard. So obviously non-American, because only a non-American could think that poetically. Us Americans, we're pretty stupid. I just want to see twerking whores on TikTok and some funny videos on the YouTube. But anyway, welcome. What are your top couple of podcasts? Well, I specifically listen to absolutely 0 of Reselling because I know everything, so I don't need anybody to teach me anything. So it's really just comedy. I listen to Flagrant with Andrew Schultz, genius. 2 Bears, 1 Cave, genius. I do like Burtcast, and then Your Mom's House. So pretty much all of those. All comedy. There's another one that I actually started. I can't remember his name. I listened to him yesterday, and he's where I got that quote from. I want to say he's Australian, but I could just be making an assumption based off his accent. But he was actually pretty good. He had on what's his name? Mark Normand, also a comedian. But pretty much lots of yeah. I don't have 7 hours to listen to Joe. And then like Joe is a lot of like really, really serious stuff that I don't know. I wrote down show notes for myself. And guys, the reason that I don't have a co-host is because if you've ever watched any of the lives that I used to do they're not called lives anymore. Apparently we just call them podcasts. I guess that means I'm supposed to stream this on Apple and also on Spotify, but we'll see if I actually make the jump to get those on there, because I don't think it's going to translate well, because what I'm trying to do is a podcast with interaction from yes, it is Matt Riff, whatever his name is. I'm trying to do interactive stuff, kind of like what I've been doing on Whatnot. The reason that I think we're so successful on Whatnot is because I get to entertain people at the same time that I'm selling them stuff. And for whatever reason, people find the things that come out of my mouth entertaining and hopefully helpful. when I do actually take 5 minutes to talk about reselling. I do actually keep up with like all the resellers that I know. I watch all their videos and stuff like that. It's just there's not like a specific podcast. I do actually like I'm sorry, I will take that back. Let me retract that a second. I do actually like the Let's Do Lunch podcast. Trash to Cash podcast is pretty awesome. I mean, they could have a way larger following if they would just accept me as their fourth trash member, but you know, all of them have pretty big heads, so they don't want me on there. And the most underrated, and it's not a podcast, but I think the most underrated reselling content currently on YouTube is Joe and Nicole's I'd Flip That Reseller Showdown every Thursday night. It's so good. They spend so much time creating it, crafting it. It is awesome. Yes, I'm supposed to be trying to do this every Tuesday at 1 o'clock Central, just to kind of give you guys a little bit inside to what's been going on. I'm not as active anymore on here. So what I've been trying to figure out how I can do is do like a live stream like I do on Whatnot. Just kind of bounce things off the dome, interact with the chat, and then also occasionally just throw in clips of what we've been doing at the bins instead of making like a bins video, because I think that I know vlog style is like really popular, but I personally get bored of just filming going to the bins with a camera on my chest. You guys see me digging and then you see what we find, especially now that we're not selling 99% of it on eBay. We're selling it on Whatnot. So like the videos in my mind, they just don't seem like there would be some good content. But if I can make clips and just randomly insert them into our conversation that we all have here, then we're getting to have a live experience. You get to see some virtual digging, so you get that FOMO of being at the bins, and hopefully we can change it up a little bit. So if you guys have any reselling questions or any question, I don't care. I wanted to do something a little different than just talking about reselling. So if there's anything, we're all people outside of reselling, so we all have things going on. Like, I got 8 kids. I've done every crazy job that you can think of. I've been a professional musician for 20 something years. I have a insane, mentally ill wife. So, I mean, I have tons of stuff that we could talk about. I know she's probably in the other room just ready to hit me with something. Love her to death, but she's crazy as hell. But yeah, I wanted to try to do something a little different. And again, this is basically, seriously, I know I can't see any of you. I can always hear you via the chat. I hear words. I don't read them, just in case you were wondering. Going on Whatnot and going on lives like this and then other people's podcasts and lives is a way for me to just get everything that's in my brain out. And I think after COVID, we've all learned that mental, not just mental health, but just mental anything is pretty important, because when we were all locked up in our houses, we had to get to know our significant others, our partners, our children. We had to learn a lot about patience and things that we probably don't regularly think about because we've never been put in the situation where we were locked in a room with these psychopaths. So, I'm really trying to just use this basically, this is my form of therapy without having to admit that I need it. I just get the thoughts that are in my head out and we can all converse, like, share, disagree. It doesn't matter. I'm just getting it all out. So lots of people in the chat. OG and Z, what's up? Flippin Jr., what's going on? Bo, what's up, my dude? Anthony Romero, I can't read, guys. I'm a reseller. I'm not smart. Could you do live YouTube shows of Whatnot auctions so we can watch? Yeah, I'm going to attempt to do that here today. I have a show scheduled at 1:30 on Whatnot. I have 6 items that I'm going to run. They're right here. I'm going to try, because it says I can share the stream with StreamYard. So I'm going to share Whatnot. So we have 2 screens pop up. You guys should be able to see me twice, which is horrible. I'm going to look twice as fat. And then I can hopefully show you guys how we run our Whatnot. Well, not the real way we run it, but how it works. And maybe if you're on the fence about Whatnot, you can kind of see how easy it is. Yes, Bear and Wolf. We do have 8 children. Ocho in El Español. Homeschool those kids and you can field a whole team. Exactly. Yeah. Well, the 2 oldest we have 3 that are out of the house. Thank you, Jesus. 2 of them are in the Army. 1 is in school. So they're doing their own thing. They are little adults. We just drop kicked them out of the nest, and man, occasionally they come back and like they just linger. Like first the 20-year-old was here for a week, and then he finally left, and then the 22-year-old came for a week, and she just finally left. It's like, okay, 18 years was enough. I'll see you on the weekends and holidays. But yeah, we did some homeschooling during COVID, and that was not fun. Yeah, Whatnot does allow flexibility for family emergencies. That's what I love. You don't have to put it on vacation mode, or you don't have to worry about, oh, I got to go to the warehouse and pull these customers' orders. You literally just don't book a show. If something pops up in life, you just don't book a show, and that is another reason that I love it so much. But yeah, anyway, I had some things that were going on in the world that I was going to talk about, but I might throw those down at the late. But anyway, how life's been since we've been off YouTube. If you haven't been following us on Whatnot, we have been crushing it on that. We transitioned in January to going 100% on Whatnot. So we literally, I list maybe 5 things a month on eBay now. Everything is sold on Whatnot. It's so much faster. We don't call ourselves resellers anymore. We are basically virtual wholesalers. We do sell stuff to other people to make money on, and we make our little bit in the long term, and that's working really well for us. We're actually really enjoying it. It frees up a lot of time. We're working typically 3-4 days a week, and then time has always been the most important thing to us. So I'm going to put this Rubik's Cube down because I'm going to just fidget with it the whole time. So in the reselling world, we're doing 100% on Whatnot. I rarely list anything on eBay anymore, but we do still have like 900 listings. So I'm constantly on there doing the regular routine of editing, changing things up, making sure the pictures are good, adjusting prices, sending offers, all the usual stuff that takes about 15 minutes. Favorite content people currently, I kind of already talked about that. I really like the Let's Do Lunch podcast. I really like Trash to Cash podcast. Again, number one favorite thing on YouTube is I'd Flip That's Reseller Showdown every Thursday. It's amazing. And yeah, pretty sure I've already caught you guys up with my life. Literally, I just kind of do everything in a series of patterns. I'm very structured. I like structure. Went to the gym this morning. Everything hurts all the time. And is the stick figure next to Babe Ruth in the photo supposed to be you? That's funny you ask. No, that is Harry Tornado, drawn by Harry Tornado and autographed by Harry Tornado. So what happened was Josh bought like 150 of these prints at a flea market, and then he was selling them for like $9 free shipping. I bought one, and without telling him to do so, but just because he knows we have a relationship, he drew a picture of himself. And so it says Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth, and he put, and Josh, Harry Tornado, and he autographed it. So it was freaking hilarious. It was a surprise. I did not know it was happening. What's up, Dana? I'd Flip That's in the chat. There we go. No bins today. We're gonna do a little Whatnot here if I can figure out how to do the camera, and then I have to figure out which volume I'm supposed to turn off. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be the phone, not the actual mic. So I appreciate all you guys tuning in. Again, if you have any reseller questions, I'm still up to date on everything going on with eBay. Yes, I'm aware that Poshmark was purchased by North Korea, or is it South Korea? It was South Korea late last year. I still hate Poshmark. I think it's virtual Tupperware, and it's primarily a women's platform. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Don't get your panties or your tuckable underwear in a bunch. I never really liked Poshmark. I don't like the whole aspect of the community part where you have to like engage and constantly get annoyed with spam emojis. That sounded bad. I'd like the community aspect of Whatnot, but it's because it's more like this where it's live. I'm not like having to go and spam somebody's closet and be like, girl, this is the coolest. I'm going to make this my favorite of the week. It's just stupid. Mercari, always been dumb. Are you going to apply to eBay Live? I don't believe so. Honestly, I don't think they're going to be in the same realm as Whatnot. and that's just a personal opinion, like Whatnot, if you look at the actual people investing in Whatnot and how much money they're actually getting, or they're being funded during their investment stages, it's unreal. I know eBay is like what do they call it? The monolith, the gigantic mother trucker. And again, eBay's been my baby since we started reselling. But in this capacity, as far as lives, they're not going to be able to compete. I just don't see it. It's kind of like trying to sell vintage on eBay versus going on Depop. And I absolutely hate Depop, but Depop is where you go to sell vintage because that's where the youth is. That's where the culture is, which is a stupid word for what they call it. So you have to go where it is, and Whatnot right now is, I don't see anything like it. I know there's like Jamble or Jambalaya or whatever the hell it's called. I just don't see the funding to that app, and I don't think it's gonna be able to take off. The money's not there. They're getting freaking celebrity signings that are doing shows. Like I just saw Sean Austin, aka from Lord of the Rings, from Goonies, from all of these movies. What is it? Lean on Me? Not Lean on Me. Stand by Me. He's going to be doing a show where he's like signing stuff and then they're selling it. Like eBay's not going to, what are they going to get? Baseball players or sports players to come on there and I'm selling my basketball card. It's not going to happen. I just don't see it. Plus eBay still can't even get buyers to pay for their stuff. And again, I'm not knocking eBay. I'm just saying eBay is the largest reselling platform and they still can't get auto pay. So just don't see it working. I just don't see it working. But I'm not trying to like shove Whatnot down your throats. I'm just telling you guys what we've been doing and what we've been killing it on, just so you can have, I should have put it on the screen, but I did not because that's the kind of world I live in. But I can pull it real quick and just show you. I'll just go to the seller analytics. As of January 1st to today. No, not today. It's 3 days behind. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see. Of course, it's just going to be bright. You're not going to be able to see it. I don't know how to unbrighten it. You're such an idiot. There we go. January to today, $88,270. That's what we've made gross on Whatnot just since January. That's with no washing, no photograph, no inventory, no listing. And we are operating currently at a 56.7% return on investment, which eBay is usually around 39%. So more money, less work. And again, I know people are like, well, you have to be entertaining or I don't want to be on camera. There's ways around all of that. As far as you don't have to be on camera, you can just put your stuff on the wall, like have a hole on, have like a nail in the wall, and then you just hang up the item so people only see your arm. You can do that. There's all kinds of awesome things that you can actually do. One thing I will say, I'm not a big cross lister, but they've made a way that you can now sync Poshmark, and I want to say eBay. You can sync all of your listings to Whatnot. Whatnot actually has a marketplace now, so you can create an account, never go live, and just have a marketplace full of stuff with people actively going through it. Because there's a search engine, you can just type in Toys R Us toys or Toy Story toys, and it'll show you everybody that has a Toy Story toy that is either going to be for auction. If it's for auction, it'll tell you what day the stream's going to happen, or if it's a buy it now, it'll tell you buy it now, and you can actually send an offer that way. So you can actually do that as well. If you're a big cross lister, it's just another platform that you can cross list all your items to and potentially make, 10% sales or whatever you want to do. More money, less work. I don't do eBay, hate photo listings. Exactly. So basically what you just said, as far as the local flea market, that is exactly what I look at Whatnot is. It is a virtual flea market. I'm on, people come up to the booth, see what I have, decide if they want to buy it. And instead of having a set price, obviously bartering is a big part of a flea market or a yard sale. Bartering is basically what's happening on Whatnot. I start something, let's say at $5. It runs for 15 seconds. If nobody buys it at $5, then I can always run that item again later and start it at $4. They're going to tell you what the market is. Sometimes you run something at $5 that you know has an eBay sold comp of $20, and two people get in a bidding war and it sells for $40. That's the beauty of it, is once you get into it, it's kind of learn the system. You're actually able to forget about sell-through rate, because none of that matters when it comes down to the people in your show will tell you what the market value of an item is based on how bad they want the item. I did a Blu-ray show and never went on camera. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of people message us all the time. They're like, I'd love to do whatnot. I'm camera shy. My wife's never been on camera. You guys have seen her maybe once, twice in a picture. You're going to see her at Flipcon. Did I mention Flipcon? Oh, I'm supposed to talk about Flipcon, aren't I? Guys, Flipcon is happening. This is the last year of it. Make sure you get your tickets. Last year, Flipcon, get your tickets. Stacy and I will actually be there on the panel talking about whatnot. Dalton and I are going to be on a panel doing the hot sauce part 2 Q&A. We're actually going to be on a stage, not tucked away in the side somewhere. If you've ever wanted to meet Stacy, shake her hand, take a picture with her, I'm going to have 8x10 headshots from Glamour Girls or wherever it's called. And she'll sign them for a couple bucks and you can have a picture of her. Not really, but I'm thinking that would be freaking hilarious. So anyway, make sure you get to flipcon.net. All the links that I'm going to talk about today are going to be in the description of the video. But this is the last year of it, so make sure you get in there. Also, if you could just do me a favor, just right now, hit the thumbs up. It's been a long time since I've been on YouTube, so I'm trying to relearn how I have to kiss babies and shake hands, or shake babies and kiss hands, and get back into this. At one point, we were doing weekly videos with a live on Sundays. YouTube was paying the car note, and then I just kind of gave up on it. I'm trying to bring it back. I want to do more of a live. I like interacting with people. I don't really like making videos and editing. I like live atmosphere. So make sure you check out Flipcon. Junk Monkey, what's going on? Yeah, how did the Blu-ray go, Dana, on your show? Selling Hot Wheels and stuff like that, not being on camera. Another thing I hear people talk about when it comes to whatnot is, oh, well, you know, all these people are successful on it because they have a large following. Yes, certain people can do that, but the majority of us, and I put us in there because we don't have a large following on whatnot compared to most people, is you just get in there and put in the work. It's the same thing with building a YouTube or an Instagram or anything, honestly, is you just got to get in there and put the work. Our first like 2 months of streaming is like 6 people, 8 people, 5 people in our shows. And then just slowly you just kind of figure out what's working and you keep adapting and making changes. It's no different than any other platform. You have to get in there, learn the platform, learn what works for you, and then grow on top of that. So it doesn't necessarily have to do with having the most followers or having like a YouTube transfer over, because I can give you a prime example. I mean, now they're Josh and Haley kill it on whatnot, but 370,000 subscribers on YouTube that didn't they don't have 370,000 subscribers on whatnot. So I think they have like 25,000, which is what was that, 3 times what we have? But you can't just say, oh, it's because they're on YouTube, because all those people didn't go to whatnot. So it really just comes down to personality, entertainment, and number one, product. Just like any other platform, product. Because I buy stuff from people that I wouldn't consider entertaining on whatnot all the time. I buy stuff to resell all the time. Some of the stuff that I'm going to be trying to run in 6 minutes is from stuff that I bought on people's streams. Dana did about 200 in an hour, had nothing into them after selling. So that's awesome. I've sold 2020 items there. There you go. See, I think we just crossed over 14,500 items. So we've sold almost 15,000 items on whatnot since January. That's at least double what we've ever sold on eBay in a year. And we've done that in 5 months. There we go. Corny Man, what's going on? Corey Man. I always say Corny Man. I'm sorry, man. What's going on? Yeah, you're doing great on whatnot. You've rated us a few times as well. Dana Invests, I think is his name. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick little word from our sponsor while I'm setting up the Whatnot stream. So enjoy this pre-recorded commercial. Listen, it's 2023. Long gone are the days of spending hours photographing then listing your stuff to sell online. Whatnot is the best online streaming reselling app in the entire world. The whole world, Craig. Imagine Twitch and live auctions had a baby. Congratulations. It's Whatnot. With endless categories and 24/7 auctions running, you cannot beat it. From buying steals and deals of your favorite toys, vintage clothing, sports cars, and more, this app is a game changer. Don't believe me? Use the link in the description for $15 in free cash. Sign up, find a show, and get bidding. You're welcome. Oh my God, that was a lot faster than I thought it would be. See, you like that? I learned how to include commercials into my stream. So once I learn how to do videos, it should be great. Oh man. So anyway, I'm getting the stream set up on my phone. 20 grand on Whatnot last month. Congratulations. That's what I'm talking about. And that's regular. I don't want to say regular people. We're all regular people. I don't think anybody's better than anybody else. We're all regular people, but 20,000 gross is amazing on a platform where you're literally just holding stuff up and running it. It's the biggest state and storage sellers on Whatnot don't even have social media. Exactly. So let me see. I have the show scheduled for 1:30 on Whatnot. I'm going to start it now just so because I'm going to have to split screen and figure out how to share it. So guys, bear with me one moment. Again, this is episode 1 of Make Reselling Fun Again. And this is going to be for Whatnot. Hopefully this is going to allow me to do what I want it to do. So I'm going to go live right now. I'm probably going to have to kill the volume on the stream. Let me see. So I see some of you guys are double dipping. You're in 2. Let me refresh. I learned how to do all this sharing stuff. Start sharing and StreamYard share. Now, did it do anything? Doesn't look like it did anything. So you guys can't see Whatnot, correct? I want to make sure. Wait, the people on Whatnot can see. I'm so confused. Okay, thank you. All right, so I think you guys are seeing. Yeah, Whatnot can see me, but YouTube can't see me. No, I understand that. Guys, if you're in the, I'm going to just talk to both of you guys. That's how we're going to do it. So if you're watching me on YouTube live, I'll hold the item up so you can see what I'm running. If you're not part of Whatnot right now, go to the description, click on the link and sign up. You're going to get $15 in free credit, which you can immediately use to bid on items and get something for free. If not, just hang out on YouTube. I'll show you the item I'm going to run, and then I'm going to talk to the Whatnot people, and they're going to be purchasing these items that I'm running today. So just so everybody on Whatnot is on the same page, I'm live on YouTube right now, and I'm showing people how awesome Whatnot is. So welcome in. I know all the Flip the World Army is here, maybe some new people, and we are going to be running some stuff. All right. So everybody, I only have 2 eyes and one of them doesn't work. So I'm going to bounce my face around and we're going to go. I can see you on both. YouTube is delayed about 15 seconds. Okay. So thank you so much for telling me that. If you're watching on YouTube and Whatnot, pay attention to Whatnot because the bidding is only 15 seconds. So if YouTube is 15 seconds behind, you're going to lose whatever you're bidding on. All right. So I have 4 pops, a t-shirt, and then my daughter Emma, 12-year-old, did another one of her custom paintings. If you're familiar with our shows at all and Whatnot, you know that Emma does. There we go. Bear Wolf, thank you so much for signing up. First time watching on Whatnot. So this is the platform. This is what it looks like, kind of like a live. There's all kinds of little features here on the side. You can share. All you do is press share, and then it's going to pop up some items at the bottom, and then you can press IG stories and it'll share it directly to your Instagram story. That's a way that you can help grow someone's channel. That's also a way that you can help grow your own Whatnot stream. You create a live, make sure you upload a video and not a photo for your stream, and then you can share it to your social media platforms, and that'll bring those people from those platforms to Whatnot. The chat does move kind of fast, so if I miss something, see, Drew Profit Monsters just shared the stream. So if I do miss something on Whatnot, I will scroll back up and try to get it. So there's a lag. Yeah, don't if you're gonna bid on anything, don't do it on YouTube. Make sure you are on the Whatnot stream. So the first item is it's basically doubles. Again, I wanted to just do this just as a test and maybe make a few bucks. So the first one is going to be this Blacklight Michael Myers limited edition pop. Guys, if you know anything about us, we typically only sell live from the bins, but I do have some brand new like pops and stuff because I wanted to kind of jazz up the first episode back on YouTube. So I'll show guys, this is it. It is a box, no damage on this box. Michael Myers limited edition, Blacklight. Everybody on Whatnot, you can see it. Also, if you're new on Whatnot, check out up in the top, you can click show notes, and that's where you as a streamer can put little notes about your shows like, hey, subscribe onto our YouTube channel. Tips. They now have tipping, kind of like Twitch. On Whatnot, they have a tipping option where you can tip them and the streamer gets 100% of the tip. There is no, like on YouTube, if somebody, I think they call it a thanks now. It used to be a super chat or super sticker. If somebody sends us a super sticker for $5, YouTube gets 30%. On Whatnot, if you send me a $5 tip, I get all $5. Whatnot takes nothing. So that's another cool way that people can actually make money by, you can support your favorite streamer, whatever you want to do. And then also tips are like donuts. Everybody loves them. And then make sure you follow and bookmark all the shows. That's very important to tell your streamers that they want to follow and bookmark your shows. So anyway, this is the Michael Myers pop. It's going to be starting. I'm going to do 15 seconds, guys. And also you have a buy it now option on Whatnot. So there's an auction tab, a buy it now, a giveaway tab. And then you can also go through and check people's sold comps and see what they sold for. And then maybe when you're out in the wild at thrift stores, if you see those items, you can be like, oh yeah, that sold for good money on that person's stream. I should pick this up. Now that doesn't always cross over if you're trying to buy it off of Whatnot and find it on Whatnot that sold for $30. And then you're going to try and sell it on eBay for $30. Just remember that kind of stuff. But we do have the Flip the World trucker hats. They are the Toy Story logo. It's an embroidered trucker hat. Those are in the buy it now. You can only get those on Whatnot. So that's another great thing is you can make exclusive merchandise that you can only buy on the Whatnot platform. That'll encourage people to sign up using your link. They get $15 to spend to try out the app, and then you can also sell some limited edition merch. But let's go ahead and start Michael Myers. So I'm just going to press start auction. I'm going to do 15 seconds. And the auction has begun, guys. Michael Myers pop. Again, it is new in box. Halloween. 8 seconds left. See, we now had a bid. Michael Myers, new in box. Boom. The Hoarder House and Packer are going back and forth. Packer 9801 is a regular on our Whatnot stream. Hoarder House, Packer gets it. So there we go. And just like that, this item sold. It sold for $7. Buyer pays shipping, and Whatnot automatically sends you a label in your dashboard attached to this show. So you'll just pull it up, press print, put it in a box, ship it out. You are done. Thank you so much for your purchase. Next up is, you guys want another pop, or you want me to get straight to Emma's picture? You want to get straight to Emma's picture? Now, low key, Stacy might try to bid on it, guys. It's not shill bidding. Don't let her win it. She wants to keep everything that the kids do. What is a pop? Oh, Funko Pops. They call them Funko Pops. See, it says pop. It's just like a little action figure. This is Elvira. She's a Blacklight exclusive. 40th anniversary of Elvira. Trust me, she doesn't look like this anymore, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, she still has the 18-year-old breasts, but she does not look like this anymore. So this is the Elvira 40th anniversary. See, those still look the same, but this does not. Elvira 40th anniversary, Blacklight, limited edition. I'm showing YouTube first. This is entertainment extra exclusive. and we will start this one. And you know what? Another thing that we can do is you can determine what you start the price at. I'm going to start this one at $1. I'm just going to start it at $1. I might take an L on it, but I don't think I will. Go. So now Elvira is running $1 start, 40th anniversary, Funko Pop, inbox. And this is really all I do on Whatnot, guys. I'm just showing the item. I'm showing the condition. Hold it up, let people, and then it'll tell you who won it. You give them a thanks, and you move on about your day, move on to the next item. Packer picked this one up as well. Thank you so much. Next up, this is the one. Kylo, this is for you, buddy. I literally picked this up for you. But if anyone else wants to win it completely, make sure you bid on it because I don't want Kylo to get it for a steal. This is a remote control R2-D2. All you Star Wars nerds, this is a remote control R2-D2, brand new in box, never been open. R2-D2, remote control, never been open, new in box. R2-D2. I did see you were wearing the trucker hat, man. I'm talking to people on YouTube right now, guys. I'm bouncing back and forth again. It's the first time trying to do these. Let YouTube know discounted shipping. Hey, thank you so much. Guys, that's another thing. And I can't read it to you because I have it screenshot on my phone, but Whatnot announced yesterday that they're doing even more discount shipping. So before this, Whatnot has been doing discounted shipping in the women's category. You get 5 pounds worth of items for $7.57. Just a flat rate, $7.57 for 5 pounds. Now, if you're someone like us who sells clothing or pops, you could literally buy everything that I'm selling right now, and it's going to be under $5. So you're only going to pay $7.57. So what happens is they charge you $5.50 on the first item, and then you usually get the next like 3 items for free. And then once you hit that 5 pound threshold, they're going to charge you the additional $2.17. And then that's your 5 pounds. Now, for each additional pound that you purchase over 5 pounds, they charge $4.50 per pound. So not only does Whatnot have the cheapest selling fees of any reselling platform, 8.9% plus, it's 11% when you add in the PayPal 2.9, 11% plus 30 cents per item sold. So it comes out to about 11.5%, which is cheaper than any other platform out there. So thank you so much, Whatnot, for letting me know. What was it? BCAD. Thank you so much for reminding me about the shipping. And then, guys, they just unveiled a better shipping rate that I will read to you after I get off the stream. So next up, again, this was the R2-D2 brand new in box remote control, guys. I'm going to go ahead and start this bad boy right now. Did I not add him? Oh, my goodness. So I got to do a quick add. Not a problem. R2-D2. You can also add items live in the stream. You don't have to end the stream and then re-add it. You can add it right in there. You get to pick the shipping weight, and the shipping weight varies. If you've been reselling long enough and shipping items, you can guess the weight. So the weight range that I'm going to put this one in is 4 to 7 ounces. It might be 8 ounces, but 4 to 7 ounces is going to be plenty for this. You can always adjust it after the sale, and it doesn't change the price of shipping as long as it's not 4 to 7 ounces. And then I go after shipping and I change it to 4 to 7 pounds. Obviously, no brainer. Use common sense. It should be pretty safe. I keep using my mouse to start this. This is pretty funny. So I'm going to pin it. And here we go. I'm going to start it for $1. Remote control R2-D2, 15 seconds, and good luck, everybody. 15 seconds, remote control R2-D2, guys. Brand new in box, never been open. R2-D2. Right now, he's at $4. Again, I started it at $1 if you're paying attention on YouTube. Going once, going twice. Boom. Gene's sister twin. Unless I screwed up your name, which is kind of something I do. It said it was your first purchase from Flip the World. Thank you so much for your first purchase. Always thank them. Welcome to the Flip the World Army. Thank you so much. Did you come over from YouTube or did you just happen to pop into the stream? Let me know in the chat. Now, I don't want to just sell pop after pop after pop, so I'm going to switch over to the one clothing item. Came in from the stream. Awesome. Thank you so much. So this is a 2X It is official on a Slipknot tag. This is a 2X 2012 Slipknot tour shirt. This is the front. I'm showing both YouTube and Whatnot. This is the front, and the back has all the tour dates. It has the original bass player, the one that actually died, on the front. Again, this is a 2012, and this is literally what you guys do to run an auction. Does that have Nashville on it? Let me see. Let me see. If it makes you bid on it, I'll tell you it does. Nashville. It does not. No Tennessee dates on this one. So this is the 2012 tour shirt. It is a 2X. Yep, I can get a Sharpie. Exactly. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the item on the auction. It's going to say Slipknot. And I am going to start this at $4. Again, I actually purchased this from another streamer on Whatnot. It's harder to find 2X stuff, guys, especially older stuff. Double-sided 2X. Let's go. 15 seconds. Double-sided 2012 Slipknot shirt. It is a 2X. It is a 2X. Nice little 2X. No holes, stains, tears, rips, anything like that. In great condition. 2012. There we go. Rhonda. Looky, looky. Miss Rhonda in my stream. I do declare. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And guys, another great thing that works is I'm always transparent, but I took an L on this. I think this sold for $4. I paid $5 for it. This sold for $13. I paid $3 for it. So now I'm back in the green. I'm back making money. Average at the end of the day works in your favor on Whatnot. All right. Now, next up, guys, is Emma. Again, 12-year-old daughter. She does paintings. This is the newest one that she's done. It is a hand-painted frog in a business suit. If you're a regular on our Whatnot show, we do include some of the children's stuff at times. Emma's trying to raise money for the summer. Emma likes to draw and paint, so she has been selling her paintings. This is a frog in a suit and tie. Really awesome. Again, is signed and dated by Emma, and she's the artist. She has given me a $10 starting price on her art. So she knows what her time is worth. I'm going to start it at 15 seconds, and here we go. It is on hard stock. She actually does use the money she makes to purchase more items. I did hear a rumor that all the tips go to Emma today. So if you're on Whatnot and you want to drop a tip, we'll make sure that Emma gets it. There we go. Self-taught mom picking it up. Emma's custom paintings. Thank you so much. I'm waiting on Greg Day. Oh, you crack me up. All right, guys, 2 more items, and then I'm going to jump off of Whatnot and concentrate back on my actually 1 more item, sorry. And then I'm going to concentrate back on my podcast people on YouTube world. I get it. You guys get enough of me on Whatnot. We'll be back tomorrow at 11 live from the bins. That's another thing that we do that no one else does. Well, a few people do, but not like us. Live from the Goodwill bins. Yep, you heard me correctly. We sell live from the Goodwill bins. So we have one more Michael Myers, new inbox Funko Pop. Again, this is the black light one. His knife has blood. It drips. It's really awesome. Number 3 from Halloween, brand new Michael Myers. This is going to be the last item, I believe. Yep. And we'll do 15 seconds and start auction. So here we go. It's a limited edition blacklight exclusive Michael Myers Funko Pop. You get him over $10 and I'll run the last Elvira that I have. How about that? All right. So I'm going to run this one next, and this will be the last one, guys. And if you are part of the lovely crowd that is on Whatnot, if you do any tips today, they will go ahead and give them to Emma as well, so she can get some more canvas and paint supplies. So Just throw that out there. Thank you so much, CS Smith 17, picking up that Michael Myers pop. And last but not least, guys, and we will get right back to our podcast, is the limited edition 40th anniversary, brand new in box, Elvira Blacklight. There we go. We got Nicole with a $5 tip going to Emma. We got BCAD with a $1 tip going to Emma. Thank you guys so much. I will make sure that she gets that. Stacy will also make sure that she gets that. Stacy don't play about her money. But right now we're running the limited edition 40th anniversary exclusive Blacklight. Boom. There you go. Rhonda taking it. That's it, guys, on Whatnot stream. Head over to YouTube and you can finish the podcast there. YouTube, I'm coming back to you. Thank you guys so much. We will see you later. In show, confirm, boom. And just like that, the show is over, guys. What was that? 15 minutes, and I can pull up and tell you exactly how much money was just made. Yibbity dibbity dibbity. If anybody's still here. That's the only downside of going on to another stream, is you actually kind of lose people that are watching you on something else. But that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Do 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 do. So what's today? The Flip the World podcast. So there we go. 15 minutes, $56. That's not bad for 15 minutes of work. Made $56. Take out my buy cost, and let me see, what is that? So right around $40. Made $40 net. So not bad. $40 in 15 minutes. If you do that, what is that? 40, 80, $40. Was that $160 an hour? Yeah, I'm cool with that. Next time, save for last. Yeah, true. Good call. Again, first episode, guys. We're all learning together, right? We're all learning together. And again, these are just going to go in a box. I already have Funko Pop boxes, so I'll pad them up nice, throw them in the box. Again, Whatnot provides the labels similar to Mercari and Poshmark. Buyer paid the shipping, and we will get those out today with the other items. So anyway, let me, as promised, I told you guys. So who went over from YouTube? Who went over from the podcast over to Whatnot for their first time and thinks they might now sign up to sell, or at least use it for retail arbitrage, guys? I'm serious. I buy a lot of stuff on there, super cheap for retail arbitrage that we just resell back on our platform, or we keep for personal. I kind of have a toy collection problem. 40 years old and I'm still buying toys. But anyway, let me read you the shipping update. We are lowering shipping prices for a majority of buyers, saving them 10 to 50% off. These rates are some of the cheapest on any marketplace available. Buyers will be charged based on the total weight of their bundled order. This means an additional order may not increase the shipping cost. And we will be using our smart bundling technology. We'll bundle and unbundle shipments intelligently to minimize the shipping cost for you and your customers. New shipping prices. Packages under 1 pound will ship first class with rates ranging from $3.59 to $6.78. Packages from 1 to 5 pounds will ship priority for $8.35. So maximum $8.35 for 5 pounds. Buyers can continue to purchase items without adding shipping costs until they have hit 5 pounds. Packages from 5.1 to 70 pounds will be mailed priority starting at $8.91. Insane. So what are we taking away from that? If you guys have been following us for any kind of minute, you've known that we sell Stacy reseller boxes on our Etsy store. Well, now with the amazing shipping that is happening on Whatnot, we're going to transition Stacy's reseller boxes to Whatnot. Just put them in the actual marketplace store instead of having them in the stream. And then people can go and purchase directly from Whatnot a reseller box. And typically the reseller box is about 20 to 25 pounds. And you're going to be able to 2.5 to 3x your money. We've sold a ton of them. You can see the 5-star reviews everywhere. Stacy does a really good job at curating boxes. She sold 3 of them yesterday. Like I said, she makes good boxes. So that is awesome as well. Now, I know we just came back, but again, I have to take 2 seconds. It's actually 48 seconds. So surprisingly, for not being on YouTube for a while, I do actually have sponsors. So next up is going to be just a quick little word about Flipped, the Flipped app, guys. If you aren't familiar with the Flipped app, Hustle and Hooks, they've created a reseller app called Flipped. You can download it. But let me just have Chris from about an hour ago tell you about it. All right. Listen up, Flip the World Army. Flipped is the modern sales and inventory management tool that all resellers need. It was specifically designed for resellers to be used on any selling platform: eBay, Poshmark, Depop, Mercari, Facebook, and whatnot. If you are a first-time reseller or a seasoned professional, Flipped is for you. Never guess when it comes to your business's numbers. With Flipped, you'll be able in real time to check out profit and loss data. They have a tool for death pile analysis and aging inventory reports, and a lot more. It's for Apple and Android, phone and tablet, and you can click the link in the description today and try it out for free. Use the links, tell them Flipped sent you. Flipped. Get it. Boom. That's what it looks like in the Apple Store. It's going to be this right here. It says Flipped, Flipped, Flipped. It can track everything for you. You don't have to create 10,000 spreadsheets anymore. You can just use the Flipped app. You actually put all of your inventory in it, and it'll let you know, like, hey, I see you have like 20 items that you haven't listed yet. What's going on with that? So make sure you give Flipped a shot. Just check it out. Maybe check it. They do have a I think it's a 7-day trial. You can check that out as well. Getting to perfume cologne. I used to hustle perfume and cologne in parking lots. I was a perfume cologne parking lots reseller. Everybody uses has some kind of fragrance they use. Most people just use Axe these days, but there are some people that do actually buy it. Yeah, I thought the painting is super cool as well, guys. Again, I'm trying to, and by I mean Stacy and I are trying to encourage her this summer to just crank out as many as possible. We don't give her any ideas. She goes straight off the dome. But this sold today on Whatnot. This is from Emma, 12-year-old. And she is doing really awesome. And they all come signed and dated. And look, she's even stolen my little signature heart. How dare her? I'm going to have to talk to her about that. That's my freaking signature heart. So awesome job, Emma. Yeah, is that so talking about Flip? Yeah, I actually have the app. What I do with it is a little different since I only use it for tracking like Whatnot. But what I do is because they do have an actual Whatnot drop down that'll actually include the percentage, the fees. It comes with the fees. It will actually basically, so what I do is I put the entire, at the end of your stream, Whatnot will give you your gross total, what your actual payout total is after they take their fees. And then, so I add those two numbers in. And then, of course, I add my buy cost on what it cost me to purchase everything. And then it keeps track of the actual net profit. So that way I can just click on that and I can see where we're at net wise instead of having to just, because they don't actually have that feature on Whatnot. Whatnot just created and analyze a dashboard that has your analytics, but it's very, very basic. They haven't updated it yet. So Flipped is where I go to see the actual net without having to keep it in a spreadsheet. And of course, they're going to be integrating to where hopefully it'll actually connect directly to Whatnot. And I won't have to enter any of that stuff. But yes. What else did I have, guys? Again, drop questions if you've got any. Doesn't have to be Whatnot related. It can be anything reselling. What kind of bolo brands are you guys seeing out in the wild? I found one yesterday. Well, Stacy found it, but it's a new brand that I looked up. It was called what's it called? Colleen Elliott. It's a women's jean. It was very, let me see. I think I have it still. Oh, Current Elliott jeans. Very, very expensive. Pre-owned, $31.99 plus $10.21, $46.99, $40 plus $8.30, $49.99 plus shipping, $40 plus shipping, 33. So in my world, because we used to do jeans and shoes on eBay only. In our world, that is a home run. Jeans for 30 plus used. Even if you're paying retail price at thrift, which is what we call anything outside of the bins, we call retail. Jeans at retail Goodwill stores here are $6.99. So even if you're paying $6.99, if you can make 30 to 50 used, that's a home run all day in our model, in our books, the way we look at reselling. We're not trying to hit home runs with everything. To get a full-time income, I've said this a million times, you want to have a lot of singles, some doubles, maybe a triple every once in a while, and then occasionally a home run. That's how you win. Just lots of singles. Same thing, I use the baseball analytic because that's how you win championships. Championships aren't won with home runs. They're won with lots of singles and doubles and just regular ball play. The brand, again, is called Current Elliott. Current Elliott. Weird name. Very, very good brand. Let me see. I thought we had another one yesterday that we found too. Oh, Heritage America. It's like a sweater brand or something at Macy's. Stacy found it looked like a varsity jacket. It had like the big embroidered patches on it, but it was just a crew neck, but it had huge patches all over it. It's like $289 at Macy's, but they were sold out. So she found that one, Heritage America. That's another good brand. Yeah. So we're still, adding to our Rolodex. We're still looking stuff up. And I did have a quick little off the dome segment. I was trying to keep these for like an hour tops. I know today was a little wonky, camera issues, doing the whatnot, things like that. I probably won't do whatnot every time. I just wanted to jump on and kind of show people what we've been doing. But off the dome, I did have some hot takes on some current things going on. eBay currently have a Father's Day top keywords list. If you're an eBay seller, make sure you check out freaking eBay's top Father's Day keywords. When you're outsourcing, try to find items that are in those keywords. Obviously, they're going to move. Not that anybody ever cares about Father's Day. It's like nobody cares that June is Men's Mental Health Month. Poshmark, I already told you guys, Korea purchased Poshmark. Poshmark sucks anyway, in my opinion. Mercari still sucks. And that's it. I do also, we just actually, right before, I don't have a commercial for it. So I was just going to tell you guys, right before we went live today, we picked up another sponsor, which is really awesome. It's super cool that sometimes people are like, hey, you're a little off the rocker here, and you kind of say things that I don't know if I agree with or not, but I still want to give you an opportunity to sell some stuff for me. So we did actually pick up a new person today, American Bubble Boy. Why is that important? Because we don't really use a lot of bubble wrap. Today, literally today, they launched tape. And that's something that resellers literally use every day. If you're a reseller, you use tape. We have been purchasing tape from Walmart like dummies forever because it's not that it's the same price as buying it on Amazon. So Bubble Boy today dropped. They now have tape. So you can actually get 24 rolls for $34, free 2-day shipping. That comes out to like $1.41 a yard. Don't quote my math on this. But you want to go to AmericanBubbleBoy.com. All right, AmericanBubbleBoy.com. I'm sure there's going to be a link for it in the description. They dropped tape today. They're resellers helping resellers. $34 for 24 rolls. $1.41 a roll is amazing. So make sure you guys check it out. What's up, Jeff? Hope you're doing great too. But yeah, guys, episode 1. If you're listening to this on the replay, thanks for hanging in there if you made it this long. I really appreciate it. I'm going to try to do this every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. If you can just make sure you're somewhere in the vicinity of hanging out. I know there's a million other people doing things. Try to bring some questions, some comments, some banter. I love interacting with people. We don't have to talk reselling. We can talk about anything. The world has a ton of garbage going on, and we can get into it. And we don't always have to agree, but why would you want everybody in the world to agree? That would be such a boring thing. As long, again, as I've said a million times, you're not messing with kids and you're not hurting anybody. Let's have a healthy discussion. Take care of each other. Make sure you Boom. Want to be a sponsor? Shoot an email to Flip the World TX. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, Flip the World TX. Make sure you're following us on Whatnot at Flip the World TX. And obviously, I want you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're back, baby. That was episode 1. Make reselling fun again. Thank you to everybody that came and hang out in the chat. We will see you guys later. Peace.